What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, we're back in Norway. We got a major snowstorm in Norway. I know last time in one of the videos I did, y'all was like, "Oh, that's typical. That's not a storm. That's just a regular snowy day in Norway." But somebody sent me this video, chaos in Norway and this major snowstorm that happened. So that's what we checking out. That's what we seeing today. And from the looks of it already, this look major. It don't snow too. There's never a snowstorm here in Texas. If there is, man, it might be the end of time for real. But it's never super bad. But let's check out this snowstorm. That is a lot of snow though. That's a whole lot, though.
Tromsø, Norway, November 21st, 2025.
Okay, this is pretty recent. Dang! Oh my goodness. I mean, they still standing out like it's just a regular day.
Short video lang tayo.
The snow gauge at the Weather Service for northern Norway on Tromsøya showed 69 centimeters of snow.
Dang. That's insane.
A total of
though.
1.3 meters of accumulated new snow has fallen during November, in addition to the 30
That's
centimeters that fell in October. And there will be more,
Dang.
according to meteorologist on duty Patrick Stoll at Værvarslinga.
Oh my god. You look like you could do a cannonball up in that thing. I'm not gonna lie, like people will go crazy if they seen this amount of snow in Texas. You know, of course, more northern states they probably get this amount too, but
for now,
in Texas it
appears
crazy.
that Friday and the weekend will be characterized by lingering weather and only light snowfall.
It's almost up to the tree.
But the snow showers will remain out at sea all the time. Snow showers could creep inland. So there's no guarantee of dry weather through the weekend, the meteorologist said. For the next 10 days, it is likely to remain at freezing temperatures. In Grunfjord on Ringvassøy, 42 centimeters of snow were measured on Thursday morning, and 78 centimeters of snow were measured on Skjervøy.
Oh my goodness.
There has never been so much snow at these measuring stations on today's date in November, says the meteorologist.
Look at that. That helps out a lot right there, you know. They got something to put their coffee on. Dog, I mean, everybody is still like out and about. So that's why I'm like, everybody's still out and about. I know for us, we love this. We do love the snow when we get it here in Texas. It's one of those things where, you know, it's a rare occasion. So you do want to go out. And most time when it snows, when the wind's not blowing, it's actually great. It feels great outside, you know, when the wind's not blowing, of course. But
the record for accumulated fresh snow in Tromsø dates back to 1995 and is 1.91 meters in November.
Hey.
Meanwhile, the regular buses in Tromsø had major problems on Friday morning. Several bus stops will now be closed due to poor driving conditions.
Ooh.
On Friday morning, Svipper issued a message to its passengers that they would have to wait. Difficult driving conditions in the city center will cause delays, they write on their website. Just before 9 a.m., Svipper announced that they would be suspending service to the Under and Eiderloksletta bus stops, and that only school buses would stop here.
Okay, that's how you know it gets bad.
Bus stops 20 and 24 in the direction of Kroken will both stop and depart from Smorgasund on Friday. These also have a detour via Stack of Alvagen until further notice, and the bus stops Fredrik Lange's Gate.
That kid was like sinking in that thing like quicksand for a minute.
Petersburg Alvagen until further notice.
That thing is almost up to his stomach.
Lange's Gate. Petersburgada and Dramsvegen are therefore not served in the northbound direction.
I bet the
According to
water is
Svipper,
solid.
these changes will last until 4:11 a.m. Saturday. Bjorn Kavli is the transport manager for Trom's county municipality. He estimates that it will take a while before these disruptions are resolved, but that there is good dialogue between the municipality, which is responsible for the plowing, and Tide.
I would just hate to drive and go somewhere at night. I feel like that would be the worst thing to do during this time, trying to do something at night. Other than that, it seemed fine. It don't seem like major.
Tromsø city management is in full swing removing
But it
snowdrifts
looked like
along
it
the
could have
roads in
been.
Tromsø after the weekend's heavy snowfall. Yet they create problems for many. Now most of the storage areas are full. Now we probably have 4 or 5 days of driving away to empty all our landfills. When there are such quantities, there is ultimately nowhere to put the snow, said professional driver Pal Tarns from Tromsø City Council.
I'm sure that takes weeks to
He
melt.
is one of those who is afraid that there will be another snow inferno before they get rid of the snowdrifts from the weekend. Now, they're working hard to clear the snowdrifts, benefiting everyone from pedestrians to motorists. Tarns drive trucks with snow out to sea all day long. There could be up to 20 loads per truck
See, look
before
at
the day
that. That
is
thing's
over.
slanging.
In total, there are 4 such trucks in
Oh
operation.
my goodness.
The heavy snowfall also creates major problems on sidewalks, at least those sidewalks that do not have heating cables. To
They
make
got
the
heating
job
cables.
of the plowing crew easier, the parking rules will now be changed. It will now be prohibited to park on the city center street at night. Previously, parking was prohibited there between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m.
Now they can't park at all there.
On Saturday morning last week, a total of 6 cars were involved in 2 separate
Dang.
traffic accidents on Groholtbakken on Tromsøya, Nordlys
Oh,
reports.
that's a big truck.
Several other cars have become stuck on the same hill. It is very slippery at the scene.
Yeah.
The police report.
I know for us, I know when the weather's like that, I try my best not to get on any bridges because that's what gets you. And another thing is the black ice. So it could be, the snow could be melting, the ice can be melting, but you hit a slippery patch, man, that will get you. Still got to be careful when you're driving.
It started at night when a truck collided with a minibus on a slippery road in Levangsdalen, an hour south of Tromsø.
Ooh.
The truck was hit by 2 snowplows as it passed. The
That hit
minibus,
the snow
with 8
plows, that's
people on
crazy.
board, ended up in the ditch. No one was
Dang.
seriously injured. As the population of Tromsø woke up to life, the devastation continued, and the journalists at Nordlys have observed and documented the ravages of the snow on the local population. St. Hanshagen in the city center was double blocked in the morning hours. Both a van and a camper ended up across and blocking the same street.
Oh my goodness.
Additionally, 2 buses had to stop on the hill just below Bispegarden. The 2 buses
Bispegarden?
together formed a reasonably effective roadblock. On the other side of the Tromsø Bridge, a Tesla drove into a ditch. The incident took
Dang.
place on Tomasjord, just north of Tromsdalen.
Tromsdalen.
The newspaper writes that the car allegedly drove over part of a roundabout and into the ditch.
Oh my good, the roundabout. I think I was seeing some videos on TikTok about driving in the snow on a roundabout. Might have to check that
There are
out.
no injuries, and police do
I could
not
just
suspect
imagine.
drunk driving. It is simply a matter of weather conditions, police say. On Kvaløyvigen west of Tromsøya, a taxi has gone into a ditch, reports Nordlys.
So it was quite a amount of accidents.
Meanwhile,
sound like.
late Tuesday evening, a car carrying tourists from Mexico ended up several hundred meters into a lighted ski slope at Pressfinnet in Tromsø.
Dang.
The vehicle became stuck on the slope, and the incident led to unwanted traffic in the area that is usually
man.
reserved for skiers.
They done messed it up
According
for
to
the
operations
skiers.
manager Oyvind Mavag in Trom's police district, the tourists explained that they were misled by inadequate signage. The police received a report of the incident and responded to assist. Mavag states that the car had driven a considerable distance into the trail before it got stuck. Such incidents have occurred before, both in Tromsø and other Norwegian cities, especially in the winter months when snow and darkness can make it difficult to distinguish between roads and ski slopes.
That's why I don't enjoy driving at night, even when the weather's good, you know. Just because, especially if you're going somewhere and it's not really lit up, it could be the worst thing possible. It could be the worst. So I can just imagine with the snow.
Use of GPS and navigation systems that do not always take local conditions into account has also been a contributing factor in similar cases.
Look at
Preston
that.
is a
Oh my
popular
goodness.
hiking area in Tromsø.
The dog could have went snorkeling under the snow right there. Look.
Preston is a popular hiking area in Tromsø, known for its illuminated trails used by both recreational and professional skiers.
Dang.
The ski trails are normally clearly marked, but there have been previous reports of challenges with signage, especially for visitors who are unfamiliar with the area.
Oh my goodness. Just imagine having to do that at your
Operations
house.
Manager Mavag points out that it is likely that such incidents will happen again, and emphasizes the importance of good signage and information for visitors to avoid damage to ski tracks and unwanted traffic on the slopes.
Oh, I know that's slippery on that bridge. Oh man. Yeah, but that's a lot of snow though. That's a lot of snow. Like I said, I love the snow when I don't have to drive in it, of course. But this was the channel Disaster Impact. Like I said, it was recent, last year. So y'all let me know what you think. Like, was it really, really bad, or was it just another snowy type of season where it was just a little bit more snow than usual? Because I know that happens for us sometimes. It will get like this past winter. It got bad, but it was more ice rather than snow. It was more icy than snow. The year before that, it was a little bit more snow with ice, of course. But the roads were bad, but we didn't have to miss too much school. Last year, the roads were super bad because they were so icy. Like, we were out a whole week this year. So, but I enjoyed this. This is always interesting to see. Like I said, I live down in the south. It don't get too much snow, depending on where you at in the south. But I'm like kind of in the middle where I live with Dallas and stuff. So we don't get crazy weather like San Antonio, Houston. Some of those areas actually do get a good amount of snow, you know. So it just depends. But other than that, that's all I have. Appreciate the recommendations. Hit that subscribe button. Y'all be blessed. Be the best to be you. I'm out.